Breaking: Anthony Weiner is going to prison, judge announces sentence. Ex-Congressman Anthony Weiner made national headlines when a scandal emerged of him sexting an underage girl, and now, after pleading guilty to sending sexually explicit texts to a 15-year-old girl, he's been sentenced to 21 months in prison. The scandal, which emerged in late 2016, ended up costing Weiner his career, and his marriage. Weiner has also been forced to register as a sex offender, after apologizing in court to the teenage victim, blaming his own destructive impulses for his heinous actions. He's been given the most severe penalty possible, according to Fox News, yet many are concerned that 21 months in prison is too lenient a sentence. Disgraced former Representative Anthony Weiner was sentenced Monday to 21 months in prison, in the most severe penalty yet in connection with the sexting scandal that drove the New York Democrat out of Congress and ruined his marriage. Weiner, 53, pleaded guilty in May for sending sexually explicit texts to a 15-year-old girl across state lines. Weiner agreed not to appeal any sentence between 21 and 27 months in prison. The disgraced politician apologized in court to the teenage victim, blaming his own destructive impulses. Weiner was forced to register as a sex offender. Weiner said last week that he was undergoing treatment and is profoundly sorry for subjecting the minor to what his lawyers call his deep sickness. Prosecutors said, however, that he has promised in the past that he's reformed. Throughout the trial, Weiner's lawyers portrayed the 15-year-old girl as being sexually aggressive. They claimed that she wanted to generate material for a book and possibly influence the presidential election of 2016. No further comment on this theory was made by sources. I have compulsively sought attention from women who contacted me on social media, and I engaged with many of them in both sexual and non-sexual conversation, Weiner said in May. These destructive impulses brought great devastation to my family and friends, and destroyed my life's dream of public service, he added. Weiner also apologized to his family and friends, but the most difficult part, it seems, was apologizing to his wife. Huma Abedin, longtime Clinton aide, has distanced herself from the Democratic congressman after the scandal broke, and filed for divorce just hours after Weiner pleaded guilty in May. I have a sickness, but I do not have an excuse, Weiner said. The FBI began investigating Weiner in September 2016 after a 15-year-old girl in North Carolina told a tabloid news site that she and the former politician had exchanged lewd messages for several months, and accused him of asking her to undress on camera. This relationship was not the first that caused public embarrassment for Weiner and his family. In 2011, Weiner resigned from Congress after an errant tweet exposed his sexting habits. He later ran for New York City mayor, but was unsuccessful. But the criminal investigation into his relationship with the minor infamously connected with the 2016 presidential election, when agents acquired Weiner's electronic devices and uncovered a new batch of emails between Hillary Clinton and Abedin. The discovery led the FBI to revisit the investigation into Clinton's use of a private email server while conducting official government business while Secretary of State. Clinton has cited this as a factor in her 2016 presidential defeat, and most recently, recalled the series of events in her new book, What Happened. While 21 months may seem like a long time in prison, many individuals caught in sexual scandals are sentenced to far worse. Americans have been left wondering whether the congressman was given special treatment due to his political connections, or whether the judge simply decided to show mercy. What do you think? If you're glad that Anthony Weiner has finally been thrown in jail, please give this article a share. Thank you and God bless.